Hey guys, and welcome to episode 33 of the Gaming Death Podcast. I'm Chris Gannon, and with me tonight, we have Hollow Blade.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
Yeah, the usual.
So, a lot of our listeners out there might know that normally we have a third with us, and that's Dawn, but she's not feeling very well. She's actually laying down, sleeping, possibly. But it's okay. Me and you can hold down the fort, right?
Yeah, we got this.
It'll
be tough, but we got this.
Exactly. There's no woman here telling us what to do.
Mm-hmm.
She actually, the funny thing is, she bought a game like 2 days ago and beat it today, and she was like really excited to tell us about this game that she played and beat, and she's like, "Oh, I feel really bad about it, and I bought this game and beat it, and now I feel like shit, so I can't be on the podcast." But it's okay. Everybody send your well wishes to Dawn. Hopefully she'll feel better soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, very much yes.
So let's jump in with what we've been playing. This is probably going to be a shorter episode than we're used to. Maybe. Don't know. But
Probably not.
Hollow, what you been playing?
Diablo 3. We've been playing a lot of Diablo 3.
Yeah, we have.
But I don't know. There's nothing really to say about that because it's the same thing as last week, pretty much.
I spent like $50 in the game.
Yeah, by accident.
I clicked the button too many times, and it was like do, just processed it all.
I don't know. Like, we're all geared up now and capable of actually playing the game and have fun. And
yeah, but all we do is farm on monster levels, monster power 0.
Well, for now, yeah. To level up faster, to level up to get better items later.
Okay.
But yeah, so we've been playing that. But I also played a little bit of Crysis 3 here and there as I took little breaks from Diablo because I'm like getting carpal tunnel from clicking and my mouse is all broken-y and stuff. So
I thought you fixed your mouse.
I fixed it for like a day, and like now it's worse than it was before. So I think I still need to buy a new one.
Do you have like a gaming mouse, or do you just have a normal optical mouse?
No, gaming mouse. Like I have a Razer mouse. It's like this $80 one, whatever that one is. It's called the Imperator. That one.
I play on a $5 retractable cord mouse on my.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this thing. I opened it up and I tried to clean it, but there was nothing wrong with it, so I just closed it up again and it worked, and now it doesn't work anymore.
Well,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's up with that. But yeah, I played Crysis 3, and it's all right. It's not great. It's not bad. It's all right. That's all there's really to say about it. The controls are kind of really bad, though. Like, yeah. I played Crysis 3 for an hour or so, and then I went to play Duty for like 20 minutes, and I was like, wow, this is so good. It makes Crysis look like shit control-wise. Like, the controls on Call of Duty are just like, you turn, it turns. Like, Crysis has that Killzone syndrome where it's like, they wanted to make the controls feel sluggish and heavy, and it was just ass.
Okay.
It has that going for it. It's kind of annoying. It's annoying. That's what it is.
But how's the gunplay and stuff?
It would be good if, like, they don't force you to stealth, but it always feels like stealth is the better option. And it's not even like you're stealth. It's like you're literally like, I'm stealth, but everyone knows I'm here, but I'm invisible. It's a lot easier than I'm just going to charge at you like in every other first-person shooter.
Now, I heard complaints about the AI.
The AI is retarded. The AI is really bad. It's buggy. I've had times where the AI just stopped right in front of me and stopped doing anything, and they just stood there. I had times where the AI bugged into the thing they were taking cover with, and it was it's not a $60 game. It's a pretty game. It looks pretty, but I don't know. It's meh.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
I still haven't played Metal Gear. I have it. It's still in the bag, but
you should play Metal Gear.
I'm gonna play it once. I want to finish Crysis. I heard someone on my Facebook say Crysis was like 4 hours long.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, we'll see soon enough. I'll beat it in like an hour more. I've played it for like 3 hours, so I'll soon find out. That's it. That's all I've been playing. Chris, what have you been playing?
Diablo 3. Like, we said earlier.
Yep.
Um,
We've been playing that every day.
I have been playing that every day. It's starting to get a little sickening because I really should beat Metal Gear before Tomb Raider comes out.
Oh, right. That's next week.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take tomorrow off of Diablo and just play Metal Gear. But I have been playing more Metal Gear. I played like an hour and a half today. That game is the most gamey game I've ever gamed.
Gamey game you've ever gamed.
Yeah. And it's super like it's super aware of itself and makes fun of itself constantly, and makes fun of like the Metal Gear stuff constantly. And if they didn't do that, it would be like taking itself way too seriously.
Right.
And it's amazing because of that. And the combat's still a shit ton of fun. And I just really like that game.
Right. Did you still haven't played Vanquished?
Vanquish. No, I played Vanquish. That's the like fast third person
Slidey shooter.
Yeah.
Is it crazy like that?
Kind of, sort of. It's very arena-y. So like you get to an area and then it's like kill all these dudes. Now
Right. So it is like Vanquish.
Now kill all these dudes.
That. Yeah. Get into the room, kill all the dudes, but it doesn't feel like it's that.
No,
like
no,
Dead
no.
Space
Metal Gear
felt...
feels like that. When they even come out and comment and are like, "Hey, any idea why these doors don't unlock until I kill everybody?"
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like it's very self-aware.
It sounds fun. I can't wait to play it.
I had to take a dump today in Metal Gear.
What? Okay.
It was called the dump. Well, a doomp. It was fun. You get to play as one of these little robot things. I love Metal Gear. But it's really crazy over the top, and if you're into the Metal Gear story, then it's worth watching and listening to all the like side conversations. But if you're not into that shit, then there's no point in doing it. Like, just skip it and play for the combat.
Right.
Yeah. And I've also been playing more Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I still don't have that game.
I sent it to you.
I know.
Did they have it when you went to GameStop? Because I'd be really mad.
No, I haven't. I don't know. I haven't checked. I haven't.
You picked up Crysis in that and Metal Gear. Did they have it that day?
I didn't ask because I quote unquote already have it. So there's no point in, tricking myself.
It should be there soon.
It should be here soon. Probably in the next week or so. But still, I'm kind of.
You're gonna get addicted to that game. I warn you right now, because I know you in RPGs, and Fire Emblem is one of the best RPGs I've ever played.
It's fun. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
Did I tell you the little side note about when I shipped out your game?
No.
Okay, so I've never shipped internationally before.
Right.
So I walk into the post office and I got the game in like this little, bubble wrap envelope thing, and I'm like, yeah, I want to ship this to Canada. And they're like, fill out this form. And I was like, what the hell is this form about? And she's like, you're shipping internationally. I'm like, it's Canada. It's like right there.
And you pointed on the map. There.
No, I just like, I pointed out the door and I'm like, it's like right there. You just go out there and drive north for like 6 hours and you're in Canada. It's not international. It's closer than California is. And she's like, no, it's international. You got to fill out this form. So I have to fill out stupid form for, the hell was it? It's customs.
Oh, right. I didn't have to do that.
I had to fill out.
Oh, wait, you had to tell it like what was in the thing and.
Yeah, but I had to fill out like this really long form. I know your address by heart now because I had to write it down like 12 times. It's fucking retarded. But I write down on it, like, they're like, be specific about what you're sending. So I'm like, Fire Emblem Awakening. And I fill out the entire sheet and I hand it to her, and she's like, well, what's it worth? And I'm like, oh, it's about $39.99. What's the country of origin? America? And then she's like, what is Fire Emblem Awakening? Is this like a bomb or something? I'm like, no, it's a video game. She's like, oh, well, this is too specific. Go back and write video game. So I had to fill out the form all over again.
Wow.
But it only cost me like $4 to ship.
See, that's really cheap. It cost me $15 to ship your shit that I sent you.
Well, how much?
Canada Post is very expensive, I guess, compared to USPS.
How much did the package you sent weigh?
I don't know, whatever it chocolate weighs.
chocolate and DVD weighs. Because
Yeah.
the video game weighed, I think, 2 ounces.
Right. Oh, that's a lot lighter. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But it was cool.
It was a cool experience.
Yeah, it was a cool experience. And now, like, I can just ship you stuff. Word out to the people that emailed us last week with the PS4 questions. I haven't shipped your stuff out yet. I will be shipping it out soon. I have stuff for people. And it's a surprise. So the only person that hasn't gotten back to me yet is Ian. So, Ian, make sure you email me your address so I can ship this stuff out to you.
Yeah, Ian. God.
Come on, I'll yell at him. Go ahead. Get on your soapbox and yell at him.
I don't know. That would be mean. I'm not going to yell at Ian.
Okay. You want to? Do you know what time it is?
I don't know. What time is it, Chris?
Oh man, are we going to be able to do this without dog?
I'll try to fill in. Go ahead. What time is it, Chris?
It's time for opinionated news.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. That was all right. I guess. Yeah.
I guess that's all right.
It's better than nothing, I guess, but can't replace Dawn.
No, we can't replace Dawn. I'm sad that she's not here. You know, it sounds about the same, but, know her little quips here and there.
All right.
All right, our first bit of news is Bioshock Vita is still not in development. Now, do you remember when they announced this back in 2011?
No, I don't. This is why I'm like, is this supposed to be shocking? Like,
yeah, Ken Levine. It was the Sony press conference in 2011. I think Ken Levine came out and was like, "Yep," and there's going to be a Bioshock on there, and nothing yet. And according to them, it's like, oh well, it's in the businessy people's hands. Like they haven't been able to make a deal yet. I think it's because of poor PS Vita sales.
I think so too, but like a game like this needs to be made on the Vita so that it sells more. They need to price drop the Vita and then like make awesome game.
They only need to price drop the Vita by $50.
Yeah,
because it'll sell at $150.
It only costs $200. The problem is the memory cards. Those stupid fucking memory cards are like. It's just like that's where they make their money from. But like, I think if they drop the prices of the memory cards by like 30%, maybe the Vitas will start selling better.
So a 32 gig memory card would be $70.
I guess it'd be a little bit better than 100.
I want to pay 60 for a 32 memory.
All right, so cut it by 40%. I don't know, like just cut.
And I need a new memory card.
Yeah, like I mean, and they need to. I wonder how much it actually costs them to make. Like, I guarantee these memory cards don't cost very much to make, and they could probably make bigger ones. Like, we need to cut the price by like 50% and introduce a new like 64 gig or 100 gig memory card that's like $100.
How about 120 for $100?
Exactly. There you go. Okay, fine. Whatever. I don't know. They need to price drop. Vita needs to start selling because. Honestly, if this handheld fails, it'd be just such a shame because it has the most potential.
I don't think it's going to fail, especially with all the support that it has with the PS4.
That's true, yeah. I think it's just going to have a really rough start like the PS3 did.
I don't think the PS4 is going to have a rough start at all, though.
No, I don't think so.
And I think that everybody that owns a PS4, Sony's going to be like, you need to own a Vita if you want a PS4.
Mm-hmm. I think they can pull it off.
Oh, so do I. And I'm very happy to see this because I used to be a Sony fanboy until the 360.
I used to be a Sony fanboy up until I got an Xbox and Xbox Live.
Yeah, Xbox Live is why I'm an Xbox fanboy. I'll be honest.
Right. Yeah. But like, I would have bought the PS3 when it first came out if there was something that interested me. But there was nothing good on the PS3 up until like way later, right? So like. I feel like, and like the PS3, I feel like right now is crushing the Xbox. I feel like Sony knows what they're doing now, and they need to just bump up those Vita sales so developers like the guys who make Bioshock will, make Bioshock on the Vita. That'd be so amazing. I'd love to go to work on the train or something and like just be playing Bioshock, and it looks all pretty and everything. I'm just like, I'm on the train going to work, and I'm playing a game that looks just as good as the game that I was playing at home.
And they need to stop porting everything that was originally a PS Vita exclusive over to the PS3.
What have they done with that?
Like sound shapes.
But didn't that originally release as
It originally was supposed to be a PS Vita only, and then they also cross-platformed it over to the PS3.
Mhm.
And some of these cross-buy games, like I think that Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, would have been a much better PS Vita exclusive title, and it would have sold systems. Because right now they're stealing sales from themselves, which is not a good decision.
You think they're stealing sale? Like with Sly Cooper, like the problem is the Vita version costs $40,
Right.
and the PS3 version costs $40.
Right. Now imagine if that PS3 version wasn't there.
Right, but it like the PS3 version comes with the Vita version, so why does the Vita only version exist? Like you'd figure anyone who invested that amount of money into a Vita, 99% of them probably own a PS3.
Right.
And to anyone who's intelligent, the PS3 version is a much better deal because you get two versions of the same game. Like
Exactly.
it's kind of counterintuitive. It's nice of them, so I'm not complaining, but
Oh, I love cross-buy.
yeah, me too, but I don't know. And I think it would have been stupid if they would have just made this Sly Cooper an exclusive to the Vita. People would have been mad.
Right, but it'd be like the whole Call of Duty thing all over again. You had all those people that were like, "Oh, I'm not going to buy the next Call of Duty," and they signed petitions and shit on Steam. And then, like the day after Duty came out, if you looked at the people that signed the petition, I think it was like 95% of them were playing Duty.
Hey, I said I wasn't going to buy Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and then like I saw all that they were doing. I was like, all right, they gained my respect. Not Infinity Ward, the other guys, but
Yeah.
like, yeah. But I don't know. Like with this is a little different because like this is just like the game won't sell that well. A game like a Sly game hasn't come out in a while, right? So it's like,
But it's also a Sony game, so it's not going to sell well anyway. No,
that's not true.
no. In all honesty, what was it? I think the year that Gears of War 3 came out, there were 3 Sony exclusives, Uncharted 3, and 2 other things I can't think of right now. And do you know
Big Planet 2?
it might have been LBP 2 and the hell was the other one? Maybe the other one was God of War. And do you know Gears of War Judgment, Gears of War 3 outsold the 3 exclusive PS3 games combined?
But according to the Sony fanboys, Xbox is a piece of crap.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's only here in North America, because what you hit Europe, like the UK, the Xbox is also the dominant system, but the rest of Europe and Japan, it's all the PS3.
Oh yeah, like most of my family lives in France, and like I go over there, and like all my cousins and all that, none of them have an Xbox. No one has an Xbox over there. Everyone has a PS3. Like PS3 is the system over there. It's not Xbox. You go to Japan, Xbox, they don't even make Xbox 360s anymore in Japan.
No, exactly.
They're like, this is a complete waste of time. Fuck this. This is a waste of money. Why are we doing this? They were just like, fuck this. Squinty-eyed motherfuckers stick with Sony. They were like, we'll take our money elsewhere.
But the really funny thing about that is, though, Microsoft is the dominant console here in America, and North America, and North America is also the largest market for video games. So whoever rules America basically wins the console war.
Right. What I like though about like you go to Japan and like they make all those JRPGs. I'd rather have all of that than all these shooters that we get. To be completely honest,
I really hope that next gen like something new comes, because I'm so sick of shooters.
I agree. I want platformers, colorful games, and like just like the old days. Like I'm all good for shooters. Like shooters are cool and all, but like every other game is a shooter at this point, and it's a little too much.
I like the breath of fresh air that third-person action games are, which is why I like stuff like Devil May Cry and Metal Gear and Infamous.
I want more platformy, cartoony games. Like I want more cartoony games. Less realism, more cartoony.
Did you play Rayman Origins?
I did play a little bit of Rayman Origins.
And
I really liked it, but like I liked it, but I didn't like it.
what didn't you like about it?
I think like the platforming kind of like
You're
I don't know.
fucking crazy.
It was I don't know. It was all right. I just didn't feel like playing it. But like Sonic Generations was cool. It was nice and colorful.
I hated Generations. Sonic Colors was cool. Sonic Generations was ass.
Yeah, Sonic Generations was really good because I grew up a Sonic boy and it had all the music, all the old levels. Once I got past the old levels, I stopped playing it though. Once I got into like the Dreamcast stuff, I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, that's where the game breaks down. The first part of that game is amazing. It's once you get that, you can't just judge a game by the first part of that game. You have to judge it as a whole. And that 3D stuff is really bad.
The 3D stuff isn't too bad. I
No, it's
liked
fucking bad in that game.
again. I like the 2D, and I like the old school levels remade in the new gen colors and graphics. And once I got to the Dreamcast stuff, I stopped liking the music. I stopped liking the level design, and I was just like, "This is not. I don't like this. I'm out."
Right, it's ass. Go ahead, say it.
It wasn't ass because it was good, but it wasn't for me. Because it's the best Sonic game in years.
I thought the episodes were better.
I didn't play the episodes because I refused to. I don't like paying 800 Microsoft points on a game that I'm not sure about. Like even if it looks
I can
cool,
understand
like that Dust. What's it called? Dust and
Dust.
Iridian Tail. I played the demo and I was like, okay, this is really cool. And I was like, I looked at the price. It was like 1,200 Microsoft. I was like, I'm good.
that.
I'm
Wait, you
good.
didn't buy Dust and Elysium Tale?
No,
That's like right up your alley. How did
I
you
know
not
it's
buy
right up
that
my
game?
alley. It's like combos and like I played it with my arcade stick and everything. And then when it came time to buy it, I was just like, well, I could,
That game's Japanese as fuck too.
but it's 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 a furry.
It's
I didn't think
amazing.
it was a furry at first, and then once I played the game, I was like, okay, it's a furry. Oh god, oh my god, it's a furry. Ugh. And I couldn't like it afterwards. Like I looked at the screenshots and I couldn't tell if it was a furry or not. It looked really cool, and the art style is cool. I just couldn't like the character. And then spending what is that 1,200 Microsoft, about $20,
It's 15.
$15 on well here it's 20 because like we get 1,400 Microsoft points for $20.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, we get ripped off here in Canada.
That even
It's like
off
books.
even off
It's
the
like
actual Xbox?
it's like yeah, oh yeah. It's like books, okay? Like I go to the bookstore and for some odd reason they still charge Canadian cover price for all books even though the Canadian dollar is stronger than the American dollar. So if you go to the bookstore to buy a book, you pay like $20 more for a fucking book.
That's terrible. Do you know that down here we bought like stores have sales on $20 cards and I can get 1,600 Microsoft points for $10?
Yeah, see, okay, I don't want to hear that because I think we get that once in a while, but like we have this website. Well, you guys have Cheap Ass Gamer, right? We have something like
Yeah.
that, except these guys will go and hoard everything. Like they'll go to a Best Buy and they'll have like 30 cards. They'll buy all 30 of them, and they'll be like, "Fuck this, I'm stocking up," and they'll buy all 30 of them, and they'll go from store to store buying everything. I remember at one point there was a Walmart sale where they were like all those bargain bins. They put everything for $1, and guys were going in with cart after cart, just grabbing everything, putting in the cart, and then going to like EB and selling it all to make profit. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I get if you go and buy one or two of each, like leave some for other people. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
And there's guys who were like, oh, look at my car, and they would open the trunk and take a picture. And it was just their trunk was full of games, dollar games, 99 cents. And I was like, oh my god, I want 99-cent games too. What the hell?
Yeah, and you're not going to sell them. You want to play them.
Yeah, I want to fucking play them. Like, even if they're complete shit, I want to play Hannah Montana. That way I can know that, okay, this is shit. I can appreciate something that's less good, but still good, like Crisis. And then I'm like, okay, this is pretty good when you compare it to Hannah Montana, the game.
'Cause you really do have to play some shitty games. Like when I'm playing a bunch of games and I start thinking like everything's really good, or thinking like, oh, this is bad because I'm over judging stuff, I'll throw in Attack of the Movies 3D and play that for a little while.
And then you'll be like, wait a minute,
Yeah, that's a pretty shitty game.
pretty. That's a pretty good game that I was playing earlier that I thought was bad.
Dude, after playing Attack of the Movies 3D, Afro Samurai is a really good game.
That game's not that bad.
I like Afro Samurai.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not great, but it's all right.
Or
I didn't play a
Damnation.
lot of it.
Did you play Damnation?
That is an ass game.
No, play Attack of the Movies and then play it. You'll actually
No.
like Damnation.
No, I played that, and I played it for I think half an hour, and I glitched through the map. I couldn't keep playing. I like the boss glitched through the floor as well, and like everything was just falling through the floor. Shit was like half rendered, so I could walk into crates and shit. It was nope,
That's funny.
nope. That game is ass. That game is the reason why some development studios need to just burn.
Well, I bought mine used for like $2.
I bought mine used for two. No, I think I rented it. Like my buddy was like, "Oh, you have to rent this game to play it with me." So I was like, "All right, all right." And I think I rented it. I don't think I actually own that game. I hope I don't.
Steampunk Cowboys?
It seemed cool in development. I was like, "All right, this game's gonna be cool." And no. I think Hannah Montana the game might be better than that because you can actually play Hannah Montana the game. You can't play this game.
My reason for buying Damnation was I've been trying to collect every Xbox 360 title for a very long time.
Well, me too. That's why I have Hannah Montana the game.
I don't have Hannah Montana. I also don't have 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. It's like the only one.
I have that. That's actually a pretty good game.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's the only Xbox 360 game I have that I don't have between numbers and the letter B. Like I have all of A and all of B. I don't have all of C yet, but it's the only numeral game that I'm missing. That's what happens when you have over 360 Xbox. But speaking of used games, did you hear that they confirmed that you will be able to play used games on the PlayStation 4?
That's good. That's good.
We don't know in what capacity, though, because you might have to pay as a second user to use the used disc, kind of like an online pass, but for the entire game.
Okay, as long as it's only like $5, I think I can deal with that. Because as long as I can still play used games.
Yes.
Because the way I see it is, if you look at it in a big picture, like if you don't have 50 Cent Blood in the Sand, if you couldn't play that game unless it was new, you weren't gonna fucking play that game.
Nope, I'm not gonna play.
Not now, because it's too old. It's gonna be impossible to find a new copy, because people who do want to play it would buy all the new copies, and eventually there'd be just no more copies.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm glad it can play used games. I think used games need to be there, at least until we go into full digital. Which I don't know if I'll play video games anymore then, because I don't like the digital idea.
I feel really, I'm really against used games for new games. Like, if you walk into a store and you're looking to pick up like Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance right now, just buy a new game, support the developer since you want to play it.
Right.
Don't buy a used game. But now, if you're looking for a game that's like 8 or 9 years old, I can understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm all for it. Or what they could do is they could put a time limit cap. So like, eventually the used game could be sold, but it has to be like a certain time. You know what I mean?
Kind of like movies that come on TV.
Right. So like the game could come out, right? And the only way you could play it is if you go to the store and buy it new, and it'll come with a code, and you have to put that code in, kind of like an online pass. And after that, the game will not play. But eventually, I guess, I don't know, Sony can. I don't know how you would do it.
They could release codes at a certain time.
Yeah, that you just download a patch for it, and it automatically removes the used payment thing that you have to pay for.
Right.
Right. So like once the game's been used, after let's say 2 or 3 years, that game can be sold as a used game, and you can, I don't know, pay the $5 or whatever.
I say 8 months to a year.
Yeah.
Give the game 8 months to a year. That way that way you can see actual sales numbers on games, because a lot of the sales numbers are skewed because used games aren't tracked.
Right, obviously.
And the developer's getting all the money for the first, 8 months to a year, and then go ahead, let GameStop, let Best Buy, let whoever's selling used games get, start taking in some profit. But they have to wait, because right now it's really damaging the industry, that the used game market. That's why THQ and these middleware developers are going under. No, they're not the best games in the world, but they're still fun, enjoyable stuff. And because they're not AAA blockbusters, a lot of those middleware games are where they're trying new stuff that are getting into people's hands. Whereas indie games, it's all word of mouth when new cool stuff comes.
Right. the problem with like something like THQ is like they make good games, but like a lot of people would rather pick up the new Call of Duty than the new Assassin's Creed over Saints Row. But Saints Row was probably my favorite game of that year, like hands down. And
Right.
like they went under. They make good games. Like look at all the games they had in the lineup that people are now like, "Oh, what the fuck? Like I wanted to play that."
Metro,
But, like,
Company of Heroes, South Park.
yeah. What was the other one?
Metro,
Company of Heroes, South Park. The Saints Row 4,
Saints Row 4. We have
which
no
was
idea
in
what's going on.
development.
Yep.
It was in development though, right?
Yeah, we have no idea what's going on with that.
No, but like, and like everyone's like, "Oh, what the hell? I wanted to play those." Like everyone, like, it's like with Nintendo Power. The last issue comes out, and everyone's like, "Oh, I guess I'll go buy the last issue because like it's gonna be the last issue, and that means a lot to me." And it's like before that, you don't give a shit about Nintendo Power anymore. So it's like, it's like people care about these things, but people are like cheap, and they don't want to spend. Don't want to spend that extra $10 to support a new game. Instead, they want to save those $10 and go to like McDonald's,
And get fat.
and get fat. And like, what the hell? Like, spend the extra $10 to support the development of a good game.
Yo, spending that $10 to support the development of a good game also helps keep your waistline down because less cheeseburgers, smaller waistline.
Or in your case, Chris, right? You spend those extra $10. You don't buy a pack of cigs.
I guess we don't have to talk
Right?
about my smoking here on the cast.
Come on.
What?
That's what I
I'm a
do.
fucking smoker. You got a problem?
Yeah, bro. You gotta stop smoking.
I know I
don't-
gotta stop smoking.
Yeah. See, Diablo is helping out. It's just taking all your time. You don't
It
even have time
is.
to smoke.
It really is. That's what happens.
Um,
Especially ever since Dawn moved in, I can't smoke in the house anymore because she's
Helping you.
very asthmatic.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of it's like, man, min-max, man. I can't do any. I can't
Exactly.
going to take
There's no
smoke a
time.
cigarette.
There's
That's
no
time.
Exactly.
That's half a run.
Exactly. So now you're getting not fat.
I'm still smoking as much as I was because I drive for a living, and when I drive, I like to smoke.
Driving can be stressful too, can't it?
Yeah, very.
I don't drive, so. But I hear my dad driving when he drives to work. Sometimes I go with him and
Yeah,
he's cursing and shit, and I'm like, yeah,
it can be pretty
sounds
bad.
stressful. But yeah, new games.
Yeah, new games. So
Just
go.
for used games though.
Yeah, you can buy them. Well, the other thing that came out that I was reading, who was it? I think it was Ubisoft CEO or one of those CEO president people from one of those game company things with the video games and the TV screens and the polygons and all that stuff. One of those guys said that the Xbox 360 the next Xbox will not play used games.
I hope that's because if that's true, I don't think I'll buy an Xbox.
I will. I'm ready. I'm ready for the digital age as much as a lot of people say that they aren't. I'm very much ready for the digital age because I have all these 360 games and I'm not going to unhook my 360. I'm going to play it.
Right. I'm not ready for the digital age.
I know. You're scared. It's okay.
I don't think I'm scared. I want stuff. I don't want Mibbits.
You don't like Steam?
I'll do Steam for some reason. Like I feel like Steam's acceptable, but with my Xbox, I feel like there needs to be a disc in there.
Why is Steam acceptable?
I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's the PC mentality.
Is it the price? Because imagine
Maybe it could be. It could be the fact that the price is like I
if
could buy like a game for $5.
if it goes all digital, that competition's going to be there on that console as well. And you know that they're going to do something. Look what Xbox Live's doing this week.
Do you realize how long it took them to drop the prices? Like some of those games you could go to GameStop and buy for $1. They're still selling for like 50.
Did you?
And then they're like, well, it's
see
85% off.
Have you seen this freaking sale that's going on on Xbox Live today? This week?
I've been playing Diablo. I haven't turned my Xbox on since like yesterday.
Hold on.
No, I haven't. I saw what was going to be on sale. I haven't seen the prices yet, but there was a couple things in there that I was interested in.
Like everything's like $5. El Shaddai $3. Bioshock.
That's the one I was
$5.
interested in.
Tomb
because-
Raider Legend $5.
That's the one I was interested in. El Shaddai. I might buy that.
It's only $3. Okay,
I can do $3. I can't do 50 on a digital game. I can't do it. Like when they were offering StarCraft limited edition or whatever, like semi limited edition, they would give you the wings for Diablo. I was like, oh, I could have them now, but I want stuff, and I'd refuse to pay $80 for a digital game because once Blizzard says like, oh, we're running out of business for some God knows what reason, then I'll be like, oh great, their servers are shutting down. I'll never be able to download this game again. But like, if they go, oh, I'm going out of business, I could technically still install StarCraft 2.
but you won't be able to play Diablo 3.
No, I won't be able to play Diablo 3. I didn't know Diablo 3 was online only until like,
But you'll be able to play Diablo 2 still.
right, because I have
Badass.
stuff.
Yep.
Right. So like, I'm who knows?
You
Maybe
could
20
always-
years from now I'll want to play Diablo 2, right?
You could always save the load file, even if it's digital only. You could always crack the freaking install file and put it on a thumb drive. Always.
Right. But I don't want to collect thumb drives. I want to collect cool game cases.
My thumb drives are badass. I have one that looks like Boba Fett.
Yeah, I have one that's Diablo's skull, and it's a crystal that gets jabbed into a skull. But
It's badass.
but it smells funny, so I don't want that.
All right, so Xbox Live. This is what's on sale. I don't have prices. So we got Assassin's Creed 2, Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, Bioshock, Borderlands 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Call of Juarez, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Code Veronica, Dark Messiah of Magic Elements, Dead Island, Dirt 2, Dishonored, El Shaddai, Fable 3, Fallout 3 New Vegas, Grid, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo Reach, Halo Wars, Kane and Lynch Dead Men, Left 4 Dead 2, Max Payne 3, Metal Gear Solid HD, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Mortal Kombat vs. DCU, Orange Box, Portal 2, Operation Raccoon City, Rainbow Six, Rayman Raving Rabbids, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Red Dead Redemption, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Tom Clancy's Hawks, Tekken 6, Tekken Tag 2, The Darkness, The King of Fighters 13, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, Tom Clancy will get Advanced Warfighter 2, Tomb Raider Legend, Virtual Fighter 5, and Call of Duty World at War.
Wait, El Shaddai is $3.
Yes, it's $3
and
right now.
and Raven Raving Rabbits. I've always wanted to play that game.
No, you don't.
I do. I
Do
think
you
it's really
really?
funny the way they shake their heads.
Nah.
If just for that, what else do I want on here? I don't know if I actually own. I don't think I own Tomb Raider Legend. Although I think I played it and I don't think I liked it.
I'm really interested. I hope that Resident Evil 6 was like $10 because I'll pick that up.
It says El Shaddai's US only. I wonder if I count as US only. Probably not. If not, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, there it is. Yes, only $2.99. Hold on, I'm doing some shopping. Some podcast.
Are you on the Xbox Live thing?
No, I'm on my Xbox.
Oh,
No,
I do all my
$2.99.
shopping
Shit.
via the internet.
Oh, fuck. I said I wasn't gonna buy anything, but it's $2. It's 4 gigs. It's gonna cap my buy with Microsoft points. Oh my god, I can buy it with my current balance. Oh my dude,
What?
this game is cheaper than some Avatar items.
How many points is it?
200 Microsoft points. I think
That's
some
it?
Avatar items are like 300 and some. Yeah. Dude. Oh wait, I shouldn't. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, what else should I buy? Wait, why is Tomb Raider Legends $15?
It should only be 5.
Doesn't sound right. Nope. Tomb Raider Legends is, I think, mispriced at $14.99. That is not a deal.
No, it's not.
Oh, what else is a deal? Ooh, Rayman. Halo 4 is 40. That's not 80. It says up to 85% off, I guess. That's cool. The games I don't own are the ones that are $3. How convenient. All right, so we can continue now. I'm done shopping.
Oh wait, I got prices for everything.
Oh, I have prices too.
For everything that's going to be available this week.
Not this week, just for what, today?
Right.
And
Why did Jerome just send us a screenshot?
I have no idea. I'm guessing because we were in the group call and they're in there talking, they might have sent each other something. Anyways, wait, what? Okay, so I only have, wait, is it daily?
Yeah,
Daily deals.
daily.
Oh
Yep.
shit. Okay, so this is today. Call of Juarez, Rayman, Tom Clancy's Hawks, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 1 and 2, Rainbow Six Vegas, Dark Messiah, Dirt 2 Grid, Virtual Fighter 5, Bioshock, Tomb Raider Legend, The Darkness, Canyon Lynch, Dead Man, El Shaddai, Shadow, Ascension of the Metatron, US only. And then tomorrow there'll be a completely different list?
Yep, tomorrow will be completely different.
Oh my god. I guess I'll just buy Microsoft points. Ah, fuck. I'm spending money. Actually, technically, Shadow of the Metatron, or El Shaddai, I didn't actually spend anything because I already had balance.
The game's on sale all week. These are the ultimate sales. You got Dirt 2 for $5, Grid for $5, Tomb Raider's $5. El Shaddai's
Oh,
$2.99.
today's specials are the Halo games, I think, at up to 67% off from what I'm reading here. This sale is kind of confusing, but it's good that they're finally doing sales, I guess you could say.
Right.
Like, I don't know, because like I think like Dirt 2 is probably like $40 or like $30. It's like I got Dirt 2 for like $5 the other day,
Exactly.
like a year and a half ago. Like,
I don't know. But speaking about downloadable games, it was announced like right after we did the cast last week that your PSN purchases that you've made on your PS3 will not carry over to your PS4. There's no way to transfer them.
that's dumb.
This
That's
makes me mad. I don't want to buy.
move on Sony's part.
Between now and when the PS4 comes out, I'm not buying anything on the PlayStation Network unless it's a Vita thing. And this makes me wonder what's going to happen with PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's dumb. That's what I have to say. It's dumb. It's a really bad move on Sony's part. Like they were doing so well. This is kind of like a kick in the nuts.
Yeah, exactly. I think that it's a really bad move on their part. If Microsoft lets you carry over your Xbox Live arcade stuff, even if it doesn't play used games, I think that's going to be a big selling point for them.
Yeah. I don't know. I just it's not a good move. That was really dumb on their part.
Yeah, I don't like. This is what we're afraid of. This is one of those things that it seems like you're afraid of when it comes to the digital age.
Right. You get dicked over. Like
Yeah,
it's
because
not only I hook up my PS3 to play a digital game. It's like I have to like hook up my PS3 and download because I can't move it to my new console.
even the Wii U lets you transfer downloadable games from the Wii to the Wii U.
The Wii U's a piece of crap.
Yeah, like I'm sorry for Nintendo people out there, but the Wii U sucks. Like especially after seeing the PS4. No, after seeing the PS4, it makes the Wii U look like garbage.
That is kind of true. We still don't know what the PS4 is going to look like. It could look really dumb.
I'm not talking about the box itself. I'm talking about like what the Wii U can do and what the PS4 can do according to that
Right.
press conference.
That's why the Wii U is like Nintendo's
Wii
like
U's a
stuck
big,
like
like-
10 steps behind everyone now. Like I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
The Wii U is a big box for big babies. Except for Zelda games. They're still cool.
Hey, Mario games are still cool, kind of.
Except for that new Super Mario Brothers crap. But my 3DS is awesome. I love the 3DS.
I like the 3DS. It's all right.
You haven't played Fire Emblem yet. You'll change your tone. I promise.
But like no, I like the 3DS. I have plenty of 3DS games. It's just like I still think the Vita's better.
Oh, I think the Vita is better myself. I think that like the Vita is the handheld that I've always wanted.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the Vita is the handheld I've always dreamed about. Like when I would like play Game Boy, I'd be like, or like a Game Boy Advance. It started with the Game Boy Advance. I'd be like, man, I wish it was like this and this and this. Or like I can't wait. Or like imagine if this had the graphics that like, you know, that the GameCube had at the time or whatever. It's just like we have it now.
Exactly. Especially seeing like that the Vita can do like practically PS3 graphics.
Right.
It is fucking. It's a PS3 in your motherfucking hands, people.
It's a shit.
It
It's
just
pretty
needs
cool.
fucking games like Bioshock.
There you go. I mean, have you seen there's a couple of screenshots for the new Killzone on the Vita, and it looks really good.
Looks really good.
And it's not going to be shit because it's developed by the same team that
It's
does
developed by
Killzone.
Gorilla.
Yeah, it's developed by Guerrilla, the same guys who do Killzone. So like, it's going to be a Killzone game on
I
the
want
Vita.
an Infamous game on the Vita really bad. Like
Oh, that would be so sick. Yeah.
I really
They could
did.
do that. They could do that.
Oh, just a little side note. Did you play Infamous 1 and 2?
I played the first one. I have the second one. I haven't played it yet though.
Okay, never mind. Never mind my side. I wanted to talk about the ending of Infamous 2.
Right. You talk about the ending of the one I didn't play.
Well, because the ending of Infamous 2, you make a choice, and either it's one thing happens or the other thing happens. And I wanted to talk about that, and with the announcement of Infamous Second Son, what ending you think is canon?
Oh, I guess I'd have to play it. How long is it?
What, Infamous 2?
Yeah.
The first time through, like 8 hours.
Oh, that's pretty long. I don't know if I have time for that.
I've beaten that game 6 times.
I have to play Diablo, and Crisis 3, and
Metal Gear, and
and
Tomb
next-
Raider,
and next
and
week I'm gonna have
what the hell's the other one? Atelier Maruru
no
S
the new one.
Nupupada.
Atelier Ayesha. It's like a black person's name, but it's like
Aisha.
it's a little Asian girl. Like yeah, Ayesha. It's like here I'll type it to you because it's like
Hold on. Let's see.
hold on here let me type it to you here. That like you see that name and like you think like stereotypical black person. I'm sorry, but that's what I see when I see that name for some reason.
No, because that's spelled Aisha is spelt with an I,
Right?
not
I
like
don't
that.
know. I don't see a little Asian girl with that name, and I can't even really pronounce it. But anyways, that's gonna be like a 60-hour game, and I have to play that. And I don't even know if I'll be able to play Tomb Raider.
Hold on.
Wait, what are you?
I'm trying to see how to pronounce that name. I go to Google Translate, put it in Japanese.
What you mean? You put it in? Oh, to translate it in Japanese? I'm pretty sure it's just that's what they call it in Japanese. I don't think in Japan that's what it's called. It's called Atelier Ayesha.
No, here. In all honesty, you have to hear how they pronounce it in Japanese.
Okay, fine.
Translate that. Just click that,
Okay,
and then listen to what it says.
all right.
Click the little Japanese thing.
That's like oh, fuck. That's like a sentence.
No, that's how you say it.
Ayesha. Ayesha. That's what in English, and
Yeah.
in Japanese it's like 3 sentences. It's like a paragraph.
It's like Ayu Aisha.
You should link this into the show notes. So that
I will.
people
I will. I will definitely link this into the show notes. I'm actually gonna put it there right now.
at the bottom, I guess you could put
There we go.
link.
Yep, it's right there.
We should format the show notes better later, but
Oh, I will. I
we'll
always
talk
rewrite
about
later.
it. I have an idea, but like it's like a whole paragraph.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
guys, definitely go to the website, click on the episode 33, and click on the link that's going to be there. Or if you guys are listening on YouTube, it'll be down in the notes, so in the description. Just click on it, listen to it. It's kind of funny. So, did you like The Walking Dead last year, right?
What I played of it, yes.
Oh, you never finished it.
I have to restart. Well, I mean, I think I have to restart.
Dude, I played like 4 hours of Dishonored. I said I'd restart if you restarted. What happened, bro?
I don't know. You tell me. Where's Dishonored? You still haven't finished it.
No, I haven't finished it, but I'm 4 hours in again. I restarted.
You were like an hour into the game of Dishonored.
Yeah, now I'm 4 hours in. I restarted, and now I'm 4 hours in.
But you're not playing it.
I'm not playing right now. I'm playing Diablo and Metal Gear.
Right.
But we had a little bit of lull there for a while. I was playing Dishonored. I restarted. That was the deal last year on our Game of the Year episode.
And I
Remember?
was playing. The fuck was I playing? Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I don't know.
Well, Gary would have teased on IGN that there's going to be additional content for the game before episode 2 kicks off, because he says episode 2 is a long way off, and he knows gamers want to get back in there.
I want to know what happens to Glenn going from there to whatever that town.
He goes to Atlanta and meets the group.
That one. Yeah, that one.
That's what happens.
There's got to be something more interesting that happens.
Not really. Remember that they're only like 15 minutes from Atlanta when Glenn leaves.
You can't tell me he just goes to Atlanta, drives into the city, and there's like, oh, hey, guys, and then just walks up and he joins them.
Yeah, that's probably what happens.
Probably. Nobody knows what happens. Hey, we can make a little story. Glenn goes, gets lost, gets attacked by zombies, has to run around the city, gets attacked by like gangsters, and then eventually runs away and then runs into this group. I don't know, something interesting.
I want to know what's going on with Lee now that Clem's dead.
Spoiler, what the hell?
What?
I didn't finish it.
Oh, well, maybe I didn't spoil it.
Bro, that was totally a spoiler.
No spoiler.
Oh, I'm pouty face. I'm angry.
I actually did not spoil anything. Anybody out there that's played The Walking Dead and beaten it knows that I'm totally messing with you.
No, they don't.
Oh, yes, they do. That's not what happens at the end of The Walking Dead.
That is what happens at the game.
No, it's not.
Because you said it with very serious face.
No, I'm messing with you. I really am. It's not actually what happens. No, go play the game.
I heard everyone was like, oh, it's so sad. It's so sad.
It's really sad.
It is what happens.
No, that's not what happens.
Everyone dies.
No. One person survives.
Okay. Right. It's not Clementine because you just spoiled it.
Or is it? Is it Clementine that survives?
It is. You just said it.
Yes, I did say it to mess with you. Clem doesn't die. Or does she? You'll never know.
Terrible things will happen in your future.
My future?
Someone else's future, but I don't know.
If you're not going to play The Walking Dead, at least go on YouTube and watch somebody play it.
I'm going to play it eventually. I just need to get more stoked for it.
I think this is really cool. I want to know what happens. Like, they leave... The end of The Walking Dead was very sad. There's some characters that we don't know if they're dead or not. I'd like maybe that they'll fill in there. Like, maybe blah, blah, blah didn't actually die when he fell down the hole. Or, maybe they'll show blah, blah, blah and what happened after blah, blah, blah.
Right, after blah, blah, blah.
It's really hard to talk about why I'm so jazzed about this without spoiling anything for you, Hollow.
Then stop being so jazzed.
I can't. The game was my favorite game last year.
No jazz. And don't you dare do jazz hands either. That's right.
I'm doing jazz hands right now. You just can't see it. So, Kingdom Hearts 1.5, which was announced a while ago for, I think, Europe and Japan, finally got told that it's coming here to North America. Does this excite you?
I guess. I like Kingdom Hearts 1. And never played this Game Boy Advanced one because I thought it looked stupid.
It's actually quite good. It's a card-based battle system.
Didn't they remake that one already?
Yeah, it was called Chain of Memories. I think it was on the PS2.
Which one did they remake on the 3D or on the DS? Did they remake one?
Maybe that is Chain of Memories.
I don't know. I think I have that one.
There's 358/2.
I have that too.
And then there's the 3DS one is... I can't even freaking remember. The one where you fall asleep. And switch characters, which made me mad.
I have the PSP one as well.
That's the only one. That's the only Kingdom Hearts game I've never played.
It's good.
Yeah, I heard that it's really good. But this is another thing that's got me pretty jazzed because I really like Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, it's
graphics.
Pretty cool. Yeah, and I just wish they would have added 2 with that. Like, I don't see why they didn't. Like, I don't think it would have been that hard.
It could have totally fit Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on a Blu-ray, plus Chain of Memories.
Oh yeah.
I want to see them put the PSP game on either the Vita or the PS3.
I would like that too, with better load times, please, so that we can actually play the game.
Just because that's the only one I've never played, and I'd really like to play it.
And I liked it personally. You got to play as 3 characters. You got to choose who you played as.
That's the one with like Ventus and all that, right?
I don't know. I didn't finish it.
The Mark of Mastery exams and stuff like that.
Yeah. That I do remember. Yeah.
And the the big fucking wizard dude from Fantasia.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only one. Like I said, that's the only one I never played, and I want to play that game a lot.
Did you play the 3DS one?
Yep.
Okay.
I've played.
Okay, sure.
Yep, I played the what the hell's the name of it? Dream Eater? Is that the name of the Kingdom Hearts game?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Now, to the Googles. I thought it was called Dream Eater. Dream Drop Distance. That's the name of of Kingdom Hearts on the 3DS. It's called Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance.
Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, 3D. Blah, play on words. But speaking of Kingdom Hearts, why didn't they announce Kingdom Hearts 3 at the Sony press conference?
I don't know, because they might not be making it.
No, but they announced it.
Did they?
Yeah, it's always been said since Kingdom Hearts 1 came out that Kingdom Hearts was going to be a trilogy.
Right, but maybe they changed their mind. Maybe they don't want money.
Well, it is Square Enix, and they're not very good when it comes to developing their own games. They've become a really good publisher. Like, especially like with a lot of games that they have coming out, especially Tomb Raider this week.
Maybe they don't want money.
So I guess maybe they just don't want money for their own properties.
Guess. I don't know.
So PS4 titles, the prices are going to be between 99 cents and $60.
Okay.
So change there in actual pricing, I guess.
I mean, oh my God! Like, what else are we supposed to say, really?
The thing that I'm going to say, oh my God, to is the 99 cents thing, because that sounds like iOS apps.
Right. They'll probably make minis. They already have that. It's called minis.
What if they brought like Angry Birds and stuff over? And are actually 99 cents and not like minis that are $14 or $8 like they are right now.
I guess.
Guess.
I don't know. The minis are stupid, right?
Yeah, minis are stupid. And one of the reasons that they're so stupid is because they're like $8.
Aren't they like $4.99?
Some of them.
That's a little bit less than $8.
PS minis range anywhere from I think $3.99 up to $12.99 or $14.99 for PS mini. That sounds awesome, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
All right.
I'm excited for it.
For what? 99 cents?
Yeah. No, for $14.99.
Oh yeah, $14.99 PS mini. Go ahead. I got some sad news about the game we've been playing.
Oh no.
Diablo 3, which was announced to be on the PS3 and PS4. It's going to have offline play, which is good news. Single player offline play. You can have 4 people on one console playing at the same time. It's kind of cool. They're going to just no split screen. They're just going to pull the map out, pull the camera out. But at this point in time, there's no crossplay plan between the systems and the PC version.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah. And you go ahead and tell everybody what you think is going to happen to this game.
It's going to not really last. I don't think the PS4 or PS3 online community is going to be that alive because I can't really imagine it being very alive.
If you only had a PS3 and you had heard all this stuff about Diablo 3, like good stuff about Diablo, and now here's your chance to play, you don't think that you have people that'll jump onto it?
I'm not sure.
You said before that it was going to die.
It might.
I don't think it will. I think it'll do very well.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that it's dumb that they didn't plan on it being crossplay between the PlayStation and the PC. I think that's dumb as hell. But at the same time, I can understand it because can you imagine the influx of people on the PS4 if that's one of the launch titles and what that would do to the economy if they were interchangeable between the PS3 and the PC?
That would be good.
No, because it would make the economy disgusting. All the items would jump up more ridiculously expensive than they are right now.
No. No, because first off, the people who are coming on PS3 won't have money.
Right.
Okay. And once the people who are playing on PS3, once the population gets bigger, like there'll be more demand, but there'll also be more supply because there'll be more people playing.
Right. But at the same time, that if, say, demand continues to skyrocket, you have all these people hitting 60 around the same time and needing gear.
Right, but all those people don't necessarily have money
Right.
So like the stuff that's already expensive is going to stay just as expensive.
Or go higher because your demand's now higher because you have all the people that were on PC that are demanding this item, and now you have all the people on PlayStation that are also demanding the same items. It would, in the short run, it would skyrocket prices through the roof. In the long run, you're right. Yes, would it drop prices considerably? Yes, because there would be more supply out there.
I'm okay with the prices going up for a little bit.
But right away,
yeah, I won't need anything probably.
could you
Hopefully,
imagine gem prices?
they have to stay the same because they're gonna the people will only sell them for whatever it costs to craft them.
Well, aren't they cheaper to craft?
No.
You sure about that?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. I thought that it was still that they were cheaper to craft than they were to buy.
I don't think so. I think they sell for about the same.
But it's really sad no Diablo 3 crossplay PC PS3.
It is. I'll agree.
Especially since they did it with Portal.
They can do it. I guess it just depends on what Blizzard and Sony can work out, right?
Well, the other cool thing I read about this whole like Diablo 3 on the console thing, you'll have full control of your character. No more clicking to where they want to go. You'll have full control with like a control stick.
Mm-hmm.
Which is completely different than how you play now.
It's catered towards console.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm definitely going to pick it up. I'm not going to need gear on the PC version for my demo or anything, but I'm going to pick it up and try it on the PS3 or the PS4. One or the other.
Yeah, same here. I'll pick it up. Give it a shot.
All right, last bit of news for tonight. Assassin's Creed Black Flag has been revealed.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So me and Hollow were talking about this before the cast, and Dawn was still up and about. And Dawn's really big into pirates, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag is going to be...
Black Flag?
I knew you were going to call me out on that, and I sound so racist.
Well then, double take.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag is all about pirates and stuff, and which is cool because the naval combat is the best part of Assassin's Creed 3. But we were talking about it, and Dawn's really big into pirates and stuff, and I was like, honey, you can play as a pirate. And she's like, this is my lasso of give a fucks. And like throwing her finger around. And what was her other little quip that you laughed your ass off at?
She said like, oh no, it was the thing where she was like, oh shit, what did she say? She was like, oh, so I guess like we'll be able to do 1/4 of like what a pirate actually does, kind of like what you do like 1/4 of what an assassin actually does.
Right.
Something like
it's an Assassin's Creed game, so I assume that you'll do 1/4 of a pirate, seeing as that's what you do as an assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually really excited for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Make sure I say that properly. I like pirates and I like the naval combat, so if they make an entire game with naval combat, I'm down with it. Pirates, Caribbean, cool.
I don't know. I didn't really like Assassin's Creed 3.
My thing is, go ahead.
I bought it and I thought that I would like it, but I played like an hour of it and I was like, no, not really.
I never finished it. I'll admit, I never finished Assassin's Creed 3. But I really like. It was alright. It wasn't the best game. It was very you know how you feel about Dead Space 3? That's how I feel about Assassin's Creed 3.
Right.
And that's just because I love that series up to that point. But with Black Flag, do you remember when they announced the Pirates of the Caribbean game and it looked really good, and then they just canned it when it was like 3/4 of the way done?
I do not remember this.
Yeah, it was supposed to be an Xbox 360 and a PS3 game, and it looked like open sea combat, kind of like MMO-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked really good. It was like 3/4 of the way done, and then they were just like, you know what, fuck this game, we're canning it, and they just shit canned it. So anytime that I get to see a game that looks pretty well detailed with pirates, gives me a little pirate boner.
A little one.
Yeah,
just a little one.
Like half a chub. All right, is there anything else you want to cover for tonight? Or you want to wrap this bitch up and go play more Diablo?
I think we can just wrap it up. I mean, do we have any emails this week?
We don't have any emails. The only thing that we got was we got a comment from Pat, who said that she really likes the idea of the retro reviews, especially like if we're going to do something, whether or not the game still holds up to this day. Because she said she's gone back to try to play like Metal Gear and Resident Evil, and the graphics are just too bad she can't play them.
That sounds good then. You should tell Dawn.
Oh, I'll definitely.
She wanted to do the one for Castlevania, and
I think I'm going to do some too. Because I love retro games. I
like some retro, not all of it, but
I think I'm gonna review Final Fantasy VI. I'm like done with it.
Since it's your favorite,
it is my favorite Final.
And you can review Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Oh well, I don't need to actually play that game to review it. I've played it enough.
Yeah, I know.
Hey guys, 10 out of 10, A+. Because we do letter scale up on this bitch. A+, Link to the Past. Why? Just play the damn game. You'll know why it's an A+. All right, let's wrap this bitch up, Paulo.
All right, let's do it.
If you guys want to get in touch with us, you can send us an email to podcast@gamingdeath.com. You can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/gamingdeath. You can follow us on Twitter @gamingdeath. Go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/gamingdeathvideo. Make sure that you guys go and comment, subscribe to that channel. We're going to be posting more stuff besides the podcast, video reviews, quick looks, stuff like that. We also have spoiler cast for Dead Space 3 coming up that me and Hollow just have to sit down when we're not playing Diablo 3 and actually decide when we're actually going to record that. You guys listen to the podcast, please do me a favor. Head over to gamingdeath.com, read some articles, that kind of stuff, because I love doing the podcast, but the site's the big part. So definitely check that out. If you guys are listening to us on iTunes, take a second, rate us, review us, give us 5 stars, tell everybody why you like us, and make sure you guys tell your friends why you guys listen to us, and tell them about our podcast. Anything else, Hollow?
I think we're good.
Well, all right. Well, I'm Chris.
I'm Hollow.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.